Hello, this is David Dean, and yes, Save the World is fun again. I can't believe I'm saying that. I have gone way down in doing my videos. I've gotten pretty bored with the game due to lack of content, and it just seemed like nothing was really new, nothing was exciting, and we still had a ton of old bugs we're waiting to get fixed. But I have to admit, I gotta give it up to the developers. These new dungeons are absolutely amazing. This is not a gameplay video, but I will be giving you tips and hints on the different dungeons. I completed all 4 of them solo. Now, don't think that's too incredible because I did it at level 88, even though I was 128. I will be trying to do it on the level 140s, but we'll see. So there's a few different things with this. First of all, when you log on, all you will have is these 3. The crypts at level 88, 100, and 140. Once you complete one of these missions, that will unlock the infernos. Then once you do one of the infernos, that will unlock the grotto. And once you unlock the grotto, that will unlock the labyrinth. And these are just absolutely beautiful, well-designed, and kind of insane dungeons to go through. Absolutely love the gameplay, and they just did an amazing job with it. Also, once you do each of those dungeons, like the crypts, once you do one of them, you will get the mission or quest to complete the mission 2 more times to get the Swamp Knight. That's how you get him. So basically, you have to do the Crypts dungeon 3 times. Same thing with Inferno. You complete it once, that will unlock this quest, which will say complete it 2 times, and you get your pick of the new weapons. Do Grotto, which I think is the most beautiful of the dungeons. I spent over an hour just exploring it and really loving it. And then the insane boss battle at the end of this. Yes, obviously this has spoilers in it. It is, you get 4 epic mini boss blasters on you all at once. And I'll give you hints on how to take that out. And then the labyrinth, this thing is insane. This is a rush to play, mainly solo. And once you do 3 missions of this, you can get the Husk Grinder. Now, getting back over to the map, as far as tips, now, when you go in, you will have a graveyard. And then you will have 4 levels on whatever dungeon you're on of the 4. All of them have the basic same mechanic. You go in, it shows you a key on the map, you run to go get that key, and as you're killing Husk, another key will spawn, because you have to have 2 keys to open the door to go down to wherever you need to go. So one key is just located on the map. The other key you get at spawns when you kill things. So be careful. Like a lot of times I run Outlander and I throw down my teddy bear and I would just keep running. And I'd have to go back to grab the key that dropped. So make sure you don't forget about that. The crypts are, as they describe them, it's just kind of the graphics and everything you'll see is stuff you've seen before in the game, mainly in Hexylvania, of just the ruin crypts, really cool looking. But then you get down into the Inferno, and the big thing I wanted to let you know here, I was so paranoid about staying out of the lava because Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense, if you go in the lava, you're dead. Here you go in the lava, you take a little bit of damage. It's not instant kill. So that is one thing that will really help you out on that. There is also basically like purple totems in there. One of them spawns Husk. As you're going through, you're want to destroy all the vases you see. They light up, they're golden. I'll show you those here in a bit on a video. And I guess I got a little bit of gameplay in this. And they will spawn gold coins, and they will spawn weapons and ammo and healing potions and all that other good stuff. And so as you're going through, grab all of that. And then you get to the grotto. The grotto's absolutely gorgeous just to walk through. All of these are multi-levels, so if it says the gold key is just inches away from you and you don't see the gold key, that's because it might be 3 or 4 levels below you or above you, and you just have to keep going through the twisting mazes they have. And they're pretty well set up that you can always figure your way through them. I never once felt truly lost. But on the grotto, as I said, this one ends with 4 blasters. And with all the infights, I found the best thing to do was build stairs and 1 level up put my own floor. And then on that floor, put all my traps that I had gathered running through breaking the vases. And so everything that came up on the stairs behind me to try to kill me was taken out pretty much by those traps, except for the epic miss boss, which then I just threw up some walls and kept throwing down teddies and turrets and letting those take it out. Also, if you're lucky enough to find an RPG, that is golden. If you can get an RPG grenade launcher, you get so much ammo for those that if you find one, which I did not always do, you can just sit there and spam it. So that works out great. And then finally, this is what I'm going to show you a little bit of a gameplay video on. It is the Labyrinth. Basically, some crazy person built this Escharus type mansion with rooms upside down or on their side. So you have to look to find exits that are sometimes on the ceiling or on second story of a room. Also, the second you walk in of the actual, not the first part, but when you're down in the dungeon, you are taking damage unless you find a talisman, which stops you from taking damage for a little while. So you don't have time to explore, really. You don't have time to take out every monster. You just have to run like a madman through it, trying to grab everything you want to do. And so, man, I would love to hop on with Cream Girl down there in Brazil to join in, but not time right now. All right. So anyway, Labyrinth. So I want to get in on that. More than 5 people here wanting to hear your voice. All right, I may have to do that. So let's go over to the video, as I was saying, and click. Why am I on that? All right. We want that one. There we go. And this is the Labyrinth. As I said, it's crazy. Here is a torture room with rubber duckies. So you have that. There is a giant idol of a gnome in the middle of it, and it has crazy rooms throughout the entire labyrinth. As I said, I didn't have time to explore everything because I was just taking so much damage. I can see this big red thing here. Since I didn't pick up a talisman, which is these shields here, I am taking damage. One thing I found out that I didn't realize until I was in this room, it will not kill you. It will take you down to a sliver of health, and then you stay there, although this thing keeps pulsing and is really annoying. So, like, when I re-got my adrenaline boost, I did not use it until I got to my shield or talisman. Once I activated the talisman so I wouldn't take damage from just being in here, then I got my health, boom, all the way back up, and then I could keep going through it and exploring more. And yeah, so this red thing going off gets really annoying after a while. But yeah, you got rubber duckies in there. Running through, as you see here, I have the talisman activated. So there, I'm staying safe right now. My health and shield is staying up. And now I'm trying to get over to one of these keys, not on my level, down below. So I grab that and take off running. Here is one of those doors on the second floor that I had to look to find. And it just keeps going like that. There is also traps in here. And those are big purple squares, or big purple circles that are really easy to find or to see, except for the ceiling ones. And they do a little bit of damage. The big problem ones is the traps on the floor. That will spawn that little troll guy who comes out of a hole in the ground and you got to whack him. That is a teleporter. That can save your life in Labyrinth. On other ones, it was kind of annoying, but here you can see the whole setup is just all over the place. And here, hey, we got our golden gnome. I definitely wanted to show him off. I do like running the Outlander because there is treasure chests all over the place behind walls and in secret rooms. So he would run through and see those, the glow. That's the trap. Here we go. Now, take out the gnome, but I am stuck there. I cannot move, and I cannot use my abilities until the troll is dead. If nothing's attacking me, it's no big deal. If you are getting attacked, that can be a nightmare. And actually here, we're heading down. I got my 2 keys, and this is the boss level. One thing about this, there is a long time to unlock that door. So normally I would throw down a teddy to kill anything that would try to interfere with that. And you run down here. As you can see, my talisman is about to drop. And so, come on, guy. Get moving. All right. So now I'm running down. I was trying to get a talisman, but I accidentally ran over a teleporter. And now we got the epic mini-boss who actually is a vortex boss. So you keep getting pulled into him while trying to get one of these things. And then this battle goes on for a while. Every time I get in trouble, I'd hit one of the teleporter spots or go back up top and then just lay down the floor, lay down some traps, keep throwing down my teddy bear and the talisman, our teddy bear and the turrets. And then when my talisman ran out, they got 3 others down there, but I think I did this only using 2 of them. So there you go, some tips, some guides. As you can tell, I'm kind of winded. It's been a long day. I've been running through all this new content. I need to do more with the Storm King. That looks absolutely amazing. Congratulations to both Demon Joe France and Chedik for completing that today. Saw a little bit of their videos. Absolutely insane gameplay. Not sure who got it done first. I know this seemed like there was a little competition with that. So there you go. Take care and have an amazing day. Really good things for Save the World going on.